Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, fam. Um, we're here today to talk about our problems.
Oh God,
Um,
this sounds so depressing.
and I guess we're not here to talk about our problems. My bad. I thought I knew what was going on.
We're here for a podcast. The
Oh,
last podcast of 2021.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Oh,
yay.
I was way off, guys. I thought I knew what was going on.
Child.
But as y'all know, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
So you guys shouldn't be surprised. Da, 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 da. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Wifey and Wifey. I'm Wavy, and this is Baby. Over here to my right. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. I am Tuesday.
And I'm clearing my throat a lot today.
Yes.
Obviously, that is the theme of this episode. You guys will hear a lot of throat clearing. You need some water, babe?
I had some. I really just woke up from a nap to be energized for this. Whether or not that has happened, I'll let you be the judge. This is the Wifey and Wifey podcast. Me and my wife, we get on here and we be running our mouths about everything, about anything, about life, about love, the pursuit of happiness.
Or whatever the fuck y'all think we be on here talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Y'all listen. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah.
Or you don't, and you're new here, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's not simple. Just jump in, have some fun, pretty lighthearted. Today, we are going to be talking about things that we learned this year to celebrate our last podcast episode in a probably YouTube video for the year. Because I am tired in all aspects of life, and I'm not going to lie to y'all and say that I'm going to drop another one before the new year. It's not probably going to happen. But yeah, that'll be fun. We'll talk about like life and stuff and things we learned. You learned something, baby?
No.
Okay. You have some time to figure it out.
And we're going to freestyle this episode. We usually have like talking points for y'all, so it'll be grand. Grand. Don't I look grand?
I'm actually not surprised that you said no, because that's very contrarian of you. It's kind of on brand. Because I feel like, you be learning stuff, but you be like, no.
Can't make me learn anything. Can't tell me what to do. You know my mom. Fuck out of here. She can't even tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You don't ruin my life.
And out of the both of us, you're like more of the flexible one, the one that's like better with change and like just going with the flow, that Pisces
I ain't got
water
no bra
sign
on,
energy.
y'all.
So it's just pure contrarian that she be like, no, I ain't learned shit. I don't know what happened 2021.
It all went by so fast.
It did go by fast. Why is that?
And my memory's terrible, so all y'all getting is highlights. Even if I did learn something, if it wasn't a highlight, I'm not telling y'all about it, because I ain't gonna remember the shit. So, maybe I didn't learn anything. Maybe I did and I forgot the lesson already, and I'm gonna have to relearn it in 2022.
That's rough.
We gonna see how it goes. We gonna see how. No, I'm lying, y'all. I learned my lessons well. I can't be repeating the same shit over and over, blocking my blessings. Okay? I can't do the sound, or else I give them I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. But y'all know what I'm talking about.
You want to jump into it? Do you have something, one of your highlights to share?
Absolutely not.
Or you want
You can start.
me start?
Yeah.
2021 was a doozy. Raise your hand if you feel like you got fucked in 2021. No, I think it was good. It was a lot of big change.
It's very shadowy right there. It's okay, baby. It's not you.
A lot of big changes in this year for us. Kind of off the bat, because
coming out the gate January
boom,
8th.
boom, boom.
giving us
Get
the good
ready.
hits. And
Yeah.
y'all always know that I say y'all can fight me. 2021 been fighting me all year.
Yeah, been shadow boxing me. Really, like, did y'all used to do it in school where, like, I don't even remember what it was called. They would run up behind people and they would like slap you in the back of your neck and just keep running.
Yeah, we would call it getting necked.
Yeah, getting necked. I feel like I've been getting necked all damn year.
We can't talk to you right now.
Yeah, shout out to whoever's calling me. He don't be listening. I'm not convinced. But yeah, off the bat, pretty much, if you've been listening, you know we have 2 foster kids in our house. They've been here for almost a year.
The homegirls been coming hard all year long. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because like it's coming up on like year to the day. They showed up on January 8th, and I really do remember this clearly. I was cramping, so I'm laying on the couch, my head on my wife's lap. And, you know, I'm starting to feel better, so we're talking, watching a movie, Netflix and chilling. And we were like, you know, because our foster care license had just become active. And I was like, any day now, they're going to call us.
2 weeks prior. Almost exactly 2 weeks. We had a foster license.
We were on the couch that very night. It was like, any day they could call us and knock on the door. And an hour later, they called, and I was like, they fucking called us? That's wild.
Yo.
I didn't think they was gonna call us though, even though we was talking about it.
Yo, that's crazy.
There's really nothing. They don't prepare you for that moment. They just be like, "Oh, we'll call you," but they don't be like, "We're gonna call you. We're gonna show up at your door with 2 kids you don't know at 2 a.m. They're gonna be looking at you like this."
You want to know what's crazier? This is a complete segue. But I guess it did happen to us this year, but it was so recent. Did you read that email that they sent?
Yeah.
So, foster parents in Texas have been asked to be open to at least 2 children in a sibling group because it's so many kids that need foster homes, which is very sad and it's wild. Because it's like some people really just do want 1 child. And they was like, yeah, no, we're asking that all our families be open to at least 2 children in a sibling group.
Yeah.
So stop abusing your kids, guys.
Yeah, because that's the main thing. You know, with the pandemic and everything, there was like an increase, but there's still...
We've been in a pandemic for 2 years. This is the new normal. Yeah. Move on with your lives. Like, that's wild.
It's wild.
That they had our agency had to send out a mass text to all foster homes.
And they was like, yeah, you are required to, if there's 2 of them, you taking the 2.
Yeah, basically saying that pretty much everybody is now a minimum 2 children home. Yeah. That's it. Ain't no single kids coming. So if that's what you're looking for, you need to move on.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're licensed for 4 because we have 2 bedrooms, but we've only had the 2 homegirls. And yeah, when we said yes, I really didn't think they would be here this long. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Heck
I mean,
yeah,
they said 12 months, but I was like, surely.
I am very familiar with the foster system, babe.
Oh, that's true. But I mean, I'm
super familiar with. I was not in foster care. My mother and father were decent human beings. Yeah.
I wasn't either. My
pretty grand, actually. My mom's pretty grand. My dad's a mini grand. Grand in some ways, not so grand in others. But I've never been in foster care. My family, though, like other family members, have a extensive history of dealing with the foster care system, and you know, I'm very familiar with it, so I know how long kids can be in care, especially when you have somebody that's not willing to handle their business.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of situation that my family members were in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, kids being cared for years.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't think like their case would be resolved or anything. Of course, wasn't that naive, but I was like, surely like an auntie, a cousin, a grandma, but it wasn't no auntie, cousin, or grandma that stepped forward. So
somebody did step forward, but she was cray cray.
Child, oh my gosh,
That wasn't the highlight of your year.
It was,
especially after Tiffany went through and did the sleuthing, and we found out all that stuff.
Yeah,
honey, couldn't tell me nothing. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, so
that was the big change. The kids,
they were definitely the biggest.
And it's crazy because the little one's birthday was today, and I sometimes look at her and I was like, I just remember how small you were when you got here.
She's still small.
She's still small, but like
she has grown though. She's gotten way.
But taller. It's like how small and innocent they both looked. Like when they showed up, they both looked like so small and delicate.
They still look small and delicate. We just know better now. They are.
It's hard to believe.
B to the A to the D.
It's hard to believe that somebody's small and delicate when anytime you walk in a room, they standing on the couch like this. If you're on the podcast, go to the YouTube. Y'all already know the deal. But I swear to you, like, or they trying to ride the dog, or they standing on the kitchen counter, or they like, oh, I can pour my own milk, I can make my own ramen noodles, I can make mac and cheese myself. I'm 3 now. I'm grown. What the?
Man, same. Yeah, you know, who knows how long the homegirls will be here. They're welcome to stay. I mean, at this point, we done bought Christmas presents, so they better be here for at least another 9 days. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Because they got to open them presents.
Open these presents.
They got to open them presents over here. If they can't open them here, they're going back to Target. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about?
Full of shit. They're not going anywhere in 9 days anyway. So
how full of shit. You know I'm petty. You know I'm petty. Well, I'm full of shit. I ain't nobody talking shit. Donna could be talking shit. I be real as fuck. We about to have a guest, y'all.
Coming to the stage. Coming to the studio.
Or maybe she just think we didn't hear this tonight. Not tonight. Oh, hey, y'all. We're not doing it. And I was dead serious. You gotta go back to bed.
Yeah, so...
anyway,
kids,
the children. That was, I guess, highlight number 1.
Yeah. What did you learn? What have you learned the most about our dabble? Okay, let me... I'm going to tell y'all what I've learned the most about myself through this process. I don't like toddlers. She's laughing, but I'm so serious. I love them to death. These children are like my homies, you know what I'm saying? However long they here, we vibing. But I don't like toddlers. I am not sure how much I like small kids as far as them being in my stuff all the time. So yeah, you know, I've definitely learned that about myself, that the whole teaching them from the beginning, like, ugh. It's a lot that you don't think about, and it's a lot that, like, people don't talk about.
And like, it's like people think that we're, like, being weird, but what you have to realize, think about the most, what's the word I'm looking for?
Basic.
Think about, no, not basic. Think about the most unprepared, like the worst parent you can think of. Like the worst person you know as a parent. Would you want one of their kids to stay with you? Just think about it. As far as like the knowledge that they have and what they've taught them and how they've prepared them for life at whatever age they are in the stage that they should be in, right? Because you're getting these kids that are 2, 4, 6. And the things that you think of when you think of a 2-year-old is not the 2-year-old that you're going to get. The things you're thinking of when you get a 4-year-old is not the 4-year-old you're going to get. Because if a child ends up in care in a situation like we receive these kids, they're probably not where they should be. You know what I mean? So it's like even harder. Because not only are you getting them and you're having to teach them things, you're having to teach them stuff they should already know. And it's like they just playing catch up, which is so unfair to a child to be playing catch up at 4 years old.
Yeah.
Like, damn. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, imagine had they been, you know, there for however many years, like, and then you get kids going to school and they feel like they dumb when they're not dumb. They just don't know the things that they're supposed to know already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, toddlers are not for me. I need somebody with some understanding. Like, try explaining to a 2-year-old why they can't see their mama.
Yeah, that's still rough to this
You know what I'm
day.
saying? Because it's hard to explain to them, like, hey, you're in this situation, and this is how it's gotta be because of, you know what I mean?
And think about how hard that conversation is, and do it 3 times a week. Because that's pretty much what I do. Because they still have no understanding of what's going on.
That's not they.
I mean,
no, she knows what's going on. She's just a butthole. She just like to ask the same stuff over and over again for no reason.
She has a mild understanding, but she doesn't really.
She gets it. Because she knows what happened. So she kind of, even though, like, she hear, like, she be appreciative. I ain't got to see that nigga, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I almost feel like she has this thing where, like, if she goes back, he's going to be back.
Yeah.
You know, that's my homie. We be having conversations. I don't know why. She don't really fuck with you like that. But now, the other one don't fuck with me like that. So, you know, whatever. Anyway. So, yeah, the kids, I need a higher age range. You know, I've definitely learned about myself that I would prefer to be able to level with somebody because I'm a very logical person.
Yes.
Like, to be able to just say, like, I know that this is a fucked up situation, but this is the situation you're in. You remember what happened to you. This is why. This is what's going on. And we gonna make some shape. But you gotta work with me.
Yeah.
A 2-year-old they not working with you.
Girl, I told you that. I was like, you know, Santa Claus brings you presents only if you're good. She said, nah, I'm gonna get presents. Like, regardless. And I was like, no, that's not how it works. She says, yes.
But meanwhile, y'all, she been learning the hard lessons all year long.
She don't care.
Because all the kids get ice cream if they eat their dinner, right? Okay, we gonna eat ice cream if y'all eat y'all dinner. And she be like, I'm getting ice cream.
Regardless. That's what she thinks. She believes that in her heart.
Which is wild. Because she don't get ice cream. It's the wild part. It's like these lessons you've been learning all year and you really think like, oh, they've been teaching me stuff, but they gonna make an exception this time. Girl, stop.
Yeah.
I'll let you open every present in here and then put them all in the top of the closet.
I think not a fan. Like, I would definitely prefer to like reason with a child. Eventually, you know, they'll get older, their understanding and concepts will be better. But more than anything, like, it's the basic stuff. And I already kind of knew this, but I didn't understand, like, on a day-to-day level, like having to coach a 2-year-old how to poop. Having to tell somebody, like, how to brush their teeth or how to, and it's that type of stuff. It's like, of course you don't know because you're so young, but it's
and
like,
I mean, let's say that we get a 10-year-old and they also don't know how to like properly brush their teeth. I'm only gonna have to explain it a couple times. Watch me brush my teeth a few times. You'll do it a few times. And you're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? We do that for 3 days in the morning. You're going to know exactly what to do. Or maybe nobody properly taught you how to shower and how to wash your balls. Cool. No problem. This is what you do. Do this. Lift it up. Pull the... You know, all that. I got you. I can let you read a book on that shit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? To have to explain to a child what their vagina is and what their butt is and what the difference is, like...
Cause she's still... I be like, okay, wash your butt. My butt? My butt? And I be like, that's your vagina. And she be like, my vagina? No, my vagina? And I be like, they both wash, so we'll try again tomorrow.
But you don't think about the... And it's like, I'm sure that there's a lot of parents saying, like, it's not the same when it's your kid, this, that, and the third. What you have to realize that when it's your child, you're teaching them from
the very beginning.
Hopefully, you're doing right and teaching them from the beginning what to do.
Yeah.
So, at the age of 4, your child knows what's their front and what's their back. Right?
We're laying the foundation and building the house at the same time.
You know what
a lot
saying?
of the times it's not easy.
Oh, whatever. We gonna move on from the kids. I mean, that's just what I've learned about myself from having them. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely, it teaches you more who you are when you're thrown into a situation where like you have to
do it,
figure some things. You know,
I mean, really, like, all the lessons I guess, because really I've been at the house with them, so, like, learning how to deal with change, which I'm still not very good at, but it's an improvement. Learning kind of, like, that I can do hard things, like, because I be tired, y'all. I be tired for real. It be hard, like, dealing with them and then, like, all the other stuff going on. It's really hard and shitty sometimes. But here I am. Half awake, but I am here.
I'm dead.
And I really never thought of myself as a stay-at-home parent type. But I be in the mom mobile, getting them to the appointments, making dinners and stuff most days. Arguing them down about if they gonna take a bath or if they gonna have dessert, if they gonna stop messing with the dog. And really all we do at the house is argue. I just argue with a 2-year-old all day.
I don't know. I've kind of also learned like how to balance responsibilities between us two, like, or at least try to.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Where's my shelf?
It's pushed in. Yeah, I have to get it. Yeah, we've had to do a lot of learning and growing together in our relationship to just deal with all the ups and downs that have come with all the changes this year. I think we've been alright though. I think we get a passing grade.
Oh yeah, you know, I'll give us a solid B+.
Oh, I was gonna give this B+ too. I don't feel so bad about not getting the A. B+ is fine with me though.
Hey, D equals degree. I would have been completely fine if we would have got a 64.45. Okay?
She said that round up, that's pass it.
Hey, that's all I care about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a D+ right there.
Yeah.
It's a D+. Let me give us a solid B+ though. I think we've done well with just adjusting.
Yeah.
No, definitely you kind of see like, I'm not good at this. And I think some people listening to this will think like, why wouldn't you want a toddler, this, that, and the third? The thing about being a foster parent is that I can curate my experience. If you went out there and you had a baby and you didn't get to skip that part, that's your business.
Yeah.
That ain't my business. Mind your business.
And honestly, we always kind of have known that we were better with older kids.
I feel like we almost told them that we only wanted teenagers from the jump.
Yes.
And the crazy thing is like all the kids before, so when you like are a foster parent or like adopt, you can get a license to just foster. You can get a license to foster to adopt.
Yeah.
And we do have a foster to adopt license. And when we looked at kids that were available for adoption, we never looked at kids that were under 5 years old. Ever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in that sense, I think both of us knew that we wanted to lean towards kids that were like in school and kind of, you know, were a little bit older. I mean, I want to say the youngest kid we looked at was 6.
Yeah.
And they had a brother that was 8. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think our agency honestly had a different vision for us, and still somewhat kind of do. But
that was kind of on us too.
Because we said yes.
Because when they asked us the age ranges, we had already pushed it down further than probably we knew we should have, but we didn't want to close ourselves off to opportunities, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, our minimum age was already 3.
Yes.
And they gave us a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I think if our minimum age would have been 5, we probably wouldn't even got the call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, they're here for a reason.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I've learned a lot of lessons with them being here. Like, just even in the way that you explain things and have to like break things down to a child, like, it helps you like even outside of that realm, because you just learn to adapt your conversation and explain things simpler on a deeper level. I mean, I be explaining all types of stuff to these kids.
Yes, I really do.
And then I think the hard thing too, like, I don't know, I guess this is kind of another thing I've learned this year, is I definitely want to, whenever hopefully their parents get them back, move towards adoption, because there's a lot of things that you do when it's somebody else's kids that you wouldn't necessarily do if they were your children, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to take away the culture that they've been given from their family. Because, I mean, in an ideal situation, they're going back to that family. You know what I mean? So, even just right now, it's the holiday season. Like, me nor Donica are super big on Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of people may judge me for it, but that's just how I feel. I'm not super big on Santa Claus. I never remember believing in Santa Claus as a kid. Like, and that's just me. Like, we had Christmas. It was more about, like, Christ and this and that. And, like, yeah, we got presents. It was all cool, family time, whatever. Something just happened.
Yeah. They mentioned it, though, so it's kind of like...
Yeah, so... Yeah, and it's just one of those things where, like, I never really believed in Santa Claus as a kid, and Christmas was just as special to me as it is to kids that believe in Santa. You know, it's plenty of stuff that I feel like create wonder in the world. Like, I mean, I guess I'd let my kid believe in the Tooth Fairy. That's fine. But what's the difference between Christmas with Santa Claus and Christmas without Santa Claus? Nothing.
Especially if you're still getting stuff.
There's literally just no white man on the roof bringing shit through my fucking chimney. Like, I mean, I have younger cousins. They're not little kids or nothing like that. They teenagers, right? And one of them is like, he really don't fuck with Santa Claus. Santa Claus, in his mind, is like the ultimate pedophile, and I can't disagree.
What was that last year? He gave the whole group chat,
and I can't disagree.
He was like, "Think about it, y'all. He coming through the chimney looking for kids, bro." And I was like,
and I can't disagree. It is a kind of creepy weird, thought, like you putting your kids on this man's lap to tell the man all all the secrets. Like, what secrets he telling? How to get through the door, where the guns at, where the locks at, where you keep the money in the cookie jar. And then like he come in and he can get in no matter what you got going on. Fire roaring in the chimney, no problem. I got magic. I'ma come in anyway. And like just because he leaving stuff don't mean he not taking stuff too. Like, I'm good on that. It's like a lot of people think I'm weird. I think y'all weird. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
Yeah, my Santa bubble got popped really, really early, so it kind of is what it is. Like, you know.
And it's like
when somebody tell you that Santa gonna be there next Friday,
people be having a thing.
You don't be like, Santa's not real. He shouldn't even come. You be like, well, if Santa coming next Friday, Mama, when you get paid, just let him come. No judgment. But next Friday, I expect that Sega Genesis under the tree. Amen.
I'm dead. I mean, we always had shit under the tree, but just not from Santa Claus. I never had one present that said from Santa. My grandma started doing that like when like the second like wave of great grandkids came, like from Santa. But all the other presents be like from Alice, from Lisa, from Mama, from Daddy, from Cousin John, like whoever. And then they got one present from Santa.
And it'd be random as hell.
Santa didn't even bring the big ticket item.
That's
the crazy part.
Santa was bringing church shoes.
Santa bringing socks. You know what I'm saying?
Santa brought you them loafers. He was looking at it. K&G. Wasn't nobody looking at no loafers.
Bringing pajamas. Yeah. I thought he had a toy factory. Why Santa didn't bring my Xbox? You know what I'm saying? But you know, whatever. And it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely like to have kids that I could pass down my shit to versus like trying to keep intact.
Yeah, I think
other things.
I still think that would be the case if they were older. They'd still have like probably not the Santa thing. That's really their only tradition. They 2 and 4. They don't really like. Well, they 3 and 4 now.
Yeah, homie. And homie about to be 5.
Yeah, and she woke up and I let her be up for like 5 hours before she was like, "Hey, it's your birthday." She's like, "Me?" And that was it. She's like, "It's my birthday today."
And she was in a good mood.
Yeah, she was in a good mood until she wasn't.
Yo, wow.
What's something you want to improve on for next year? It doesn't necessarily have to be a New Year's resolution. We don't really do that shit. But just something.
I need to start eating better.
Yeah. I need to take care of myself better. Period.
Yeah.
I need to sleep better. I need to eat better. I need to start like moving around more and doing things for my mental health, and not just working and being with the kids.
Yeah.
I have no work-life balance at all.
Definitely hard, man.
Yeah.
It's like I be at work and I come here and I be like mentally drained and I just want to chill. I don't want to do shit.
Yeah. Which
helps nobody. And I mean, I will do stuff. Like, I'll come and cook sometimes, like, fold clothes sometimes, like, but it's like, it's not what I want to be doing. I just want to, like, sit here and watch TV, which is bad, man. That shit bad. I definitely need to, like, eat better, get more active.
Yeah. Like I said, my mental, physical, emotional needs more tending to.
My goal for next year is to lose 100 pounds. I guess not next year, not like all at once, but like be on the journey to lose 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I want to lose 100 pounds. And then I'll be good.
If I lose this stomach, it's over. It's a wrap. It's over.
I guess it's a wrap, y'all. I guess it's over.
Once I lose this stomach, it's over.
I guess it's over.
Y'all know I got big titties, I got a little booty, so once that stomach gets cinched,
I'm dead.
But yes, I would like to lose some weight. I would like to, like I said, really just get more of a balance in my life. Because this is like my 12th burnout this year.
You know what else I want to do
What?
next year? I want a maid.
Yes, we need to do that. Because that would just free up more time to do.
I don't know where I'm gonna find her or him in my schedule, but I need a maid. What you need a maid for? You can clean. You got arms and hands and shit. I do, and so do they.
They do.
And if I got
a lot better at it.
And if
they
I
enjoy it.
And if I gotta pay them $100 every time they come, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
It's
just once a month, just once a month.
Because our house isn't like terribly dirty, but it's a lot of maintaining with 2 little kids, and that's like laundry and dishes and.
If they could do everything in here except laundry,
that frees up so much of my time.
world would open up.
Yeah, that would free up time for me to actually like sit down and do something besides work. Without feeling guilty about it, or go to the gym, or like actually spend time with the kids without feeling the stress of everything else weighing down on me. So we are getting a maid in 2022. That's it.
Even if they only come once a month.
That's all.
Even if they only come once a month.
Yeah.
It'll probably be every 2 weeks though, but still.
If I have it my way, yes.
To wash these linens and vacuum this floor and clean these tables.
It is never ending.
And clean up that kids' room that I be making them clean up on every Saturday, but it take them 4 hours every Saturday, even though it's only 20 minutes worth of work in there.
You have to watch them and supervise, and then you be too tired from supervising them to do what you need to do.
Yeah, I need a maid, man.
Maid in 2022. Do something to take care of yourself in 2022, because that's what I'm dedicating to me. Ooh. And these kids and everybody else, her included, can fall in line.
You can fight me.
I'm on edge.
Was I supposed to jump or?
But yeah, that's our year in review. Really, we just came on here and talked about the kids, which we don't. We kind of do, but we don't do often enough.
I feel like
the
there's
kids
a lot.
Are my world.
There's a lot that happened. Like, you know, I done gotta I moved positions in my job. Like, they done pissed me off. Like, you know, I done got hurt like 15 times this year.
That's true.
Man, I had to go through the anniversary of my grandma passing. That was like a 1 year anniversary, like summertime. That was rough. Like, I mean, the year was like
jam-packed.
It's tough, man. Like, other stuff happened that was really bad. Like, just a whole year of mess. Like, yeah. But at the same time, like, you grow through adversity. You know what I mean? And I just, in my mind, it's only gonna like go upwards, so I'm all good.
I agree.
And I'm really not, like, don't get me wrong, like, I have anxiety and I do get stressed, but I'm not a super, like, oh my gosh, this is so bad. Like, I don't harp on negative things. Like, I just accept them and move on. Like, okay, this bad thing is happening right now. How am I going to cope and then move forward? I'm very, like, boom, boom, boom type of person. Yeah. Like, let's just take the steps that we need to take and move on. I do not like to dwell in things, especially negativity.
Yeah. And I think I used to have a really bad habit of that. But at this point, I don't even have the energy. So I've just moved to, like, we keep it trekking over here. We definitely keep it trekking.
We have to.
You have no choice. Especially, you know, I got my kids to think about, okay?
But yeah, I'm hoping 2022 brings clarity, prosperity, man.
Yes, very much.
That's all I can hope for.
I'm gonna need that prosperity so I can get my maid, okay?
I'm dead.
And somebody going to daycare. She gotta go to daycare because she too mean. She gonna start going once a week. But yes, we just wanted to come last episode of the year, talk about what we've learned. Maybe it's inspired you to reflect on your own life, relationship, things like that. If you didn't like it, it's kind of far in to be like, I didn't really fuck with this. It's over now.
And also, just to highlight what the podcast was actually about this year, communicate or break up. That's it.
I don't know. Do they stick around for the Christmas presents or no?
Hell no, I'm not buying you shit if we breaking up.
What if they breaking up with the other person? They pretty sure
you shady. You shady. If you staying around for a Christmas present, you shady. And that's Donica showing you her shady self. Because I'm not staying with you for 2 weeks.
I ain't mad at you.
If I was tired of you a month ago, we broke up a month ago. That's just me. I don't need you to buy me nothing. I got money. What you gotta buy me something for? The fuck?
If you sticking around for the Christmas presents, I ain't even mad at it. But before New Year's, between the 25th and New Year's, there's a small window of time you need to take care of that. Go on, break that. Don't be too trifling. Don't be like...
If y'all been really beefing, you might not get nothing for Christmas anyway. What you stand for? I'm not staying with nobody I don't want to be with. We'd have been broke up. Because if you know you want to break up with them now, we could have broke up in summertime. The fuck?
That's the plan. You definitely want to like.
This is not cuffing season.
It's not. It's.
You supposed to break up with them before all the holidays.
Yes.
I'm not bringing you to meet my mama at Thanksgiving if I don't like you. The fuck?
Getting some of my mama.
Donica done really got me hyped. Fuck out of here.
I triggered something on the way out. Yeah, that's it. This is Wifey and Wifey. Y'all have a good holiday, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's.
Did you say Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa, Hanukkah?
Hanukkah. Is Hanukkah over?
No.
Okay, y'all keep rocking with
Hanukkah's
Hanukkah.
Before, Kwanzaa's after.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And also any other holidays that we do not know about because I am not that well versed, but I also do not want to be uninclusive of the people. So if there's another holiday within there, you let me know.
You have a good one.
Have a wonderful, wonderful time of the year.
If Happy Cheeseburger Day is in there somewhere we don't know, National Cheeseburger Day.
I'm not celebrating cheeseburgers, but I will go get a Whataburger though. I will go get a Whataburger.
With cheese?
I'll go get one right now. What time is it?
Okay. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. It's been a fun year.
Well, thanks for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to record ahead for y'all. That way we don't be missing episodes this year. You know what I'm saying?
Because we're going to rock out 50 episodes in 2020.
No cap, we did a good job. This is 36 episodes this year.
Yeah. It's
only 52 weeks in the year, and we didn't start in January. You know what I'm saying? I think we started mid-February. So we'd already missed 6 of those weeks, all right? So we did a pretty good job. That's B+, which we told y'all we did. B+. Okay? B+. So I'm true to my word. B+ through and through. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling today. That's how I'm feeling for the year. Next year, I'm going to shoot for an A-. That's all I can offer y'all.
Improvement. We're going to get our GPA up next year. I believe we'll be coming back to your listening ears and your YouTubes on...
don't cap. Let's say the last week of January.
Yes. We'll be back the last week of January on the 28th.
To start it all off again, guys.
Yep, I'll be having a little book release then, so I'll share with you guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna have quite a book release.
We got a lot of stuff popping already in 2022, so it's gonna be a good deal. It's gonna be a good deal for you, just because the vibes here is right. If you hear your vibe is good, I believe it.
And if your vibe ain't good, get out.
Amen. Alright, you guys. Wifey and Wifey. Peace.
In the middle of these streets.